So we're diving deep into the experience of the unknown, exploring what lies beyond.
Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're unpacking a set of sources focused on Alqubit.
Right. And specifically, their strategic promise, which is delivering, well, absolute certainty in enterprise IT.
Absolute certainty. That's a bold claim. Our mission today is to figure out how they actually plan to achieve that, especially given what the sources call the C-suite paradox.
Yeah, that paradox is, it's really hitting IT leadership hard right now. It's like walking a financial tightrope.
How so?
Well, you've got this huge pressure for aggressive digital transformation, right?
Yeah.
Think Gen AI, cloud services everywhere.
Well, the new exciting stuff.
Exactly. But at the very same time, they're under orders to ruthlessly slash waste and future-proof systems that might be, frankly, pretty brittle.
That really is a high-wire act.
Yeah.
So when Alqubit comes in promising absolute certainty, guaranteeing results, how do we know this isn't just, standard marketing speak?
That's a fair question. The sources seem to root it in 25 years of practical industry experience, particularly under Borislava Tatchev. And the key thing is, they argue the certainty doesn't come from promising miracles. It's about rigorous methodology, control throughout the process.
Control they definitely need, looking at the risks. The sources mention cybercrime costs.
Oh yeah, projected to hit, what, US $10.5 trillion globally?
Yeah.
It's staggering. Risk management isn't just important, it's become the core strategic challenge.
And it's not just external threats. Internally, companies are, bleeding cash. I saw one stat saying 27% of public cloud costs are just wasted spend.
27%, that's huge. It's trapped in cloud sprawl, complexity, basically inefficiency.
So how does Alqubit tackle that?
This is where their core values come in. Realistic, minimalist, efficient. They frame this as the architectural countermeasure to all that waste and complexity.
Sounds a countermeasure, okay.
Yeah, and it enables what they call strategic cost optimization, or SCO.
Yeah.
The idea is to shift IT away from just being a cost center that needs fixing.
Towards being an engine for transformation.
Precisely. By optimizing the architecture before you build, the infrastructure itself becomes a source of, optimized capital.
That takes discipline. The sources talk about this interesting philosophy, technology as an expression of art. It sounds a bit abstract for IT.
It does, but the way they explain it makes sense. It's about elegance through simplicity.
Okay.
It means treating complexity reduction itself as the art form, translating really complex business needs into solutions that are, elegant because they're simple and precise, easy to manage, easy to sustain.
And that structural underpinning comes from their framework, the 4 pillars of certainty. What do these pillars actually do, beyond just names like organize and prepare?
They provide the rigorous structure. The sources describe them: organize and prepare, research and develop, being, reaching goals as the mechanism.
Mechanism for what?
For locking down requirements and execution, moving things from just a strategy on paper to a verifiable engineered reality. It basically forces adherence to that minimalist design.
Got it. And the outcome of all this precision, they call it nuclear-grade IT resilience. That's quite a term.
It is. Definitely grabs your attention.
How do they quantify that? They mention a potential 400% uplift by slashing costs and boosting capacity. How does that number even happen?
Conceptually, it's the combined effect. You recover that wasted capacity, remember the 27% cloud waste,
Right.
And then you drastically cut operational overheads because the systems are simpler, more stable. The savings aren't just saved, they're deliberately reinvested into innovation. So it fuels growth.
Turning savings into innovation capital. Okay. And this stability must link to security too. They mention zero trust architecture, ZTA.
Exactly. ZTA is key. It fundamentally flips the script on trust. Instead of assuming trust, you engineer verification.
So trust becomes an engineering outcome.
Precisely. By focusing on proactive mitigation, minimalist design, security is built in from the ground up, not bolted on as an afterthought.
So putting it all together, Alqubit aims for certainty by merging that architectural precision, the art part, with strict methodological control from the 4 pillars.
Right. Solving the fragility and funding innovation seem to be the twin goals.
Now here's something interesting the sources touch on towards the end. They link this drive for resilience back to the firm's origins.
Yeah, mentioning personal trials and adversity faced by the founder during its inception.
Which leads to a fascinating question for you, the listener, to think about. If a company's resilience, its very identity, is partly forged from its founder's own story of perseverance, that internal drive, How does that translate? How does that deep-seated personal story of survival manifest in engineering something as demonstrably durable as nuclear grade, as zero-trust architecture in a massive external enterprise systems? That connection between the personal and the technical promise, that's definitely something worth mulling over.